Well, welcome everyone to the State of Transit 2021, Reimagining Transit Post-COVID-19. We all know that 2020 was a hard year. To the State of Transit 2021. I seem to have an echo. Post-COVID-19. We all know that 2020 was a hard year. To the State of Transit 2021. I'm so sorry about this. I need to figure out how to stop this so we stop having such an echo. I have not dealt with that before. I'm so sorry about this. I need to figure out how to stop this so we stop having such an echo. There we go. The joys of, now I know there's a little bit of a challenge trying to use, trying to use YouTube Live. Apologies, everyone. All right, so we know 2020 was a hard year for technology as well as for transit, but it also taught us several things. One of the lessons that I took away was that we need to support our essential workers, the folks who kept our society functioning. That includes transit workers because they kept others on the job. We need to respect them, pay them better, because those nurses, janitors, grocery clerks, have been really essential all of this past year and beyond. Another lesson we learned this year is that things that we were told were impossible can totally be achieved. For a long time, we thought widespread working from home couldn't happen, that fare-free transit, that the near elimination of rush hour traffic, that major federal investment in bus operations, all of those things were impossible, right? Well, time to think about what else might be possible with sufficient commitment, time to think outside the box as we reimagine the future of transit in Metro Detroit. Those are a few of the topics we're going to discuss tonight. I'm Megan Owens. I'm the Executive Director of Transportation Riders United. And we have with us quite a great panel tonight. We are joined by Oakland County Executive Dave Coulter, who we will invite to make a few remarks in just a moment. We will also have Michael Oglesby of the Detroit Department of Transportation, as well as Robert Kramer of SMART, the SMART bus service, will all provide comments. Let's take a quick look to share these poll results to get a glimpse of who we have here before we move on. Oh, looks like Detroit and Oakland County are about tied with our participants here, as well as some Wayne County non-Detroit and a number of others. We had a lot of daily riders or occasional riders prior to COVID-19, but less so recently. A lot of people haven't been riding in recent months. So just fun to get a little glimpse of who we have here today. At this point, we have a very special guest in between managing the second biggest county in the state and getting tens of thousands of people vaccinated. Oakland County Executive Dave Coulter made time to join us. Thanks for joining us, Dave. Would you like to say a few words to transit supporters here today? Although it might help if you...
Okay, yes. Unmute yourself. That is the phrase of 2020. Meg, thanks so much for allowing me to jump on your meeting. You know, I was here with you guys in person a year ago with my counterpart, Warren Evans from Wayne County, talking about how excited we were about the legislation that we had in Lansing that could modify the RTA, that could, using the Municipal Partnership Act, to get a ballot proposal on the ballot. Well, I got one more reminder last year of why transit is so difficult. And as many of you know, that legislation didn't pass, and we were very discouraged, but determined. And we were working on Plan B when COVID hit. And you know, COVID has thrown a curveball for a lot of things, including transit. You know, we can't pretend otherwise, and I'm glad to hear, Megan, that you're taking on that issue head on. But I just want to say this. COVID does not end our efforts to improve transit. It can't. There's too many of us that have been too committed to this for too long. And, I was encouraged that last November, even during the midst of COVID across the country,